on for the steps.
Um,
Are you introducing us or are we just starting?
I think we should start.
Okay. There's so much pressure to do something special for the engagement party. It's stressing me out.
You're so busy out writing high holiday sermons.
We have to do something witty. We need to write a parody. Something like,
Noah, we just named a little girl. Noah, we know it's a boy's name. We love her just the same, you see.
Noah.
We'll rely on her effervescence to get us through our convalescence.
Noah.
That's not it. That's not it. Maybe this. Noah, I just met a girl named Noah. She bounces off the clouds. She likes to talk so loud to me.
No, we need something better.
Noah might hate it.
How about an original musical with costumes and sets and lights? Judy, call Andy.
There is no time, David.
Okay, let's just do the songs. Hit it.
Extra, extra, read all about it. It starts here in Woodbridge, Connecticut. The new show, and from this place, it's going to go to the Schubert, because the Long Wharf, we don't know what's happening with the Long Wharf. The Schubert, but then on to Broadway, and probably then to Hollywood, but it starts here in Woodbridge now. Hit the show.
Story about a Davenport man casting aside the glamour of the big city lights to give his heart away to a special doll from a CT suburb. Our story begins in Noah's bedroom, just after graduating high school.
You're going to be Noah now?
Very good. Very good, Francis.
Looks just like Noah.
Okay.
But it does. Do you believe in prophecy? Can you tell me who I might be? Where I might go, what I might see? I'm ready for a boyfriend. I'm ready to not be alone. I'm ready for a boyfriend to call my own.
10 days later, Noah has a boyfriend. Two counselors from different sessions in fair Dreer, Pennsylvania, where we lay our seed.
Have you heard the news? Have you heard the news? All the news that's fit to print, we got the scoop for you. They met in a newsroom typing away. You might ask why Camp needs news. I can't tell you, but they made it started their love anyway. Shira approves, but Hillel does not. How will this romance play out? Attend the scene.
Then off to college.
Out of
you, but not out of mine.
A long distance boyfriend you will not find. I'm the wingman for all my mates. I'll get to chaperone all their dates.
We join our fraternity with a secret handshake and 650 cable stations. We have every streaming service. How we got them, we don't offer explanations. You got a big brain and a great big smile. Those qualities don't go out of style. He's a Davenport man. When he learned to drink his liquor, he became kind of grand. And with his MBA, he was off to save the Jewish people, or so they say. But he will fight for what is right. He will fight for what is fair. He will fight for what is right. He really does seem to awfully care. He's fighting J. Marx. It's awfully plain to see. His friends become part of his family. He doesn't have a brother, so brothers we will be. We will fight in the name of our fraternity. He's a fighting southpaw, like no one ever saw. He's fighting J. Marx.
Noah and Jonathan move to New York. Noah moves in with Caroline. Two cuter roommates you will never find. Fast forward, getting to know the Shapiro Franklins on a trip to Woodbridge.
I need to take a nap. There is so much talking. I need to take a nap. What will I do? There's so much energy. Is there space for me? I need to take a nap. What will I do? I'm gonna marry a girl named Noah. I've got to deal with her parents too. I kind of like them. They're awfully friendly. It's nice to know everyone's a Jew. I need to read a book. There is so much talking. I need to read a book. What can I do? I come from a family. They're awfully nice and friendly, but they're quiet too. I need to take a nap. There is so much talking. I need to take a nap. What can I do?
Why did Noah decide to become a doctor? Our story begins long ago in Brooklyn.
When we were awfully little, it was pretty plain to see there were only 3 professions we could grow up to be. We had an education and agricultural observation. What does the cow say?
Moo.
What does the dog say?
Ruff, ruff.
It's hard to believe in this education. It seemed quite a lark. We opened Rachel's restaurant. We learned manners to serve tea. With my sister, we would practice on our family.
I shall take no tea.
The third profession that I was taught when we received a doctor's kit, we took each other's temperature and had so much fun with it. At last we found the stethoscope. It gave her so much hope. No one knew she was what she was meant to be, but it meant we practiced the MCAT since back when I was 3. She said, I'll be an obstetrician. I'll teach them how to push. I'll deliver babies and pat them on the tush.
Yale and Harvard, we don't agree. There could be conflict in our family. Yale and Harvard, it ain't no game. Cambridge, New Haven, they're not the same. That silly little school on the river, you could catch a cold, it can make you shiver. I often know best, better than most. How can I marry a girl from a crimson host? Love is love, you agree. She's cute and funny, it's plain to see. I guess I bleed some type of red, but I'll still bow wow till I'm dead.
Jonathan waits patiently for Noah to figure out that he's the one.
Loving you is what I do. Do you love me? Loving you is what I know. We'll take it slow. We'll wait and see. I know
That he's in love with you. There's nothing that you'd rather do.
He's a fine-looking
Jew.
Jew.
He seems just right. He likes to read and hold you tight.
Then you know it's often said, are you ready to be wed? When's the day when you'll be ready? When are you getting married?
When are you getting married?
Have you set the date?
Have you set the date?
Where are you gonna live together?
Where are you gonna live together?
Anywhere would be great.
Anywhere would be great.
Let us know your plans. Let us know your fate. Oh, when are you getting married?
When are you getting married?
Have you set the date?
Have you set the date?
Where are you getting married?
Where are you getting married?
I know it will be great.
I know it will be great.
Sorry, folks. We don't have more to share of this story, but we are excited to be with you as Noah and Jonathan write the rest. Okay, wait.
Hold on, everyone, real quick. Come and get them.
Let someone else pass it out. Give it to someone else.
All
right, ready? Come up here.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
Free, sweetie?
Ready? Just hold on.
And if you know this, sing along with us, because it's just too sweet.
And if you don't, that's okay.
There were bells on a hill,
But I never
heard them ringing. No, I never heard them at all. Till there was you. There was love all around, but I never heard them singing. Though I never heard them at all. Till there was you.
A toast to the bride. A toast to the bride.
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
There is so much talking.
Give me one, please. Okay. Wait for us.
I'm here.
All right. So when your kids get engaged, you hope that your parents are there to share the simcha with you. Anne and Rosalie, thank you for being healthy enough to share this experience with us. Mom, keep up with the tonic water. When we moved to Woodbridge, when Noah was 16 and Hallel was 13, we so appreciated how so many of you open your hearts to them. You became aunts and uncles, and you have held us through both our simchas and our struggles. Thank you for being here to celebrate with us today. To Noah's friends and family, if they hadn't planned an engagement party to meet you, we would have had to have them schedule it. Finally, we get to discover who you all are. Grossman, hello. There's Gross, there he is. Thank you. There you go. Okay. I never wanted my kids to compare themselves to their peers. I wanted them to model themselves after my parents. I wanted them to strive to be kind, solid, committed people, to earn a Keter Shem Tov, a crown of a good name. I wanted them to have devoted friends who were committed to their community and family. We see that you are building such a strong foundation, and we couldn't be more proud. We first met Noah at camp. No, we didn't. Hello, Jonathan. That's her job. Back to Jonathan. Okay, there you go. We first met Jonathan at camp almost 7 years ago. There was this handsome young man welcoming kids the first day of the session with warmth, patience, and care. Jonathan, you had us at hello. Each time we see you, you reveal more depth, more insight, more decency, and more love.
Noah, from the moment you were born, you have delighted us with your heart-warming smile, your big eyes filled with wonder and compassion, your effervescent personality, your kindness to others, your love of being on the J team, your passion, your deep desire to manifest your care for others, and your contagious love for all of life. In Genesis, the book of Genesis, Eve is created as an Ezer Kenegdo from Adam's side. This is often mistranslated as a helpmate, but it really means someone who helps in opposition or from difference. Or, as Judy Cooper puts it, if two people in a partnership are the same, one is irrelevant. Noah is a kite bouncing off the clouds. Jonathan holds the string, keeping everything grounded. We see how well you each work to support and care for one another. Together you create something even better than the wonderful raw materials with which you began. At Noah's baby naming, we gave her a pair of Shabbat candlesticks with the hope that they would someday be at the center of a meaningful Jewish life that she would create. We are delighted that you and Jonathan are building exactly that life together with friends, community, Torah, and Shabbat at the center. We will never worry that these candlesticks will sit in a closet where you can't find them. Welcome to our loud, somewhat crazy family. Hallel, David and I are thrilled to welcome you, if you'll have us. L'chaim. You know what this is? More candlesticks. Thank you.
You liked it?
New
two BJ players.
She can sing. She can sing.
Woo, let's get her started. She's good.
Yeah, she needs that pony.
We told him to pretend he's the bar mitzvah tutor and sing under us at all times.
Thank you. Do we have to?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, we have to.
I'll do the bottoms. Then that's I'm
6'4", it's great.
Thank you, Ava. Hello. We lost her. There she is. Ema, thank you. It was beautifully embarrassing.
like your whole life.
I think that was one of my requirements. Find someone less embarrassing than them. I think it's kind of, I'll just say something quick, but I think it's kind of ironic in a way that, like, had you told me in summer 2013 you're going to have an engagement party in Woodbridge, I'd have been like, when did we meet? No, 13.
13.
When you moved here.
We're on the scene.
I'll wait till you get to that point.
Can you come back? I would have literally laughed. I was like, this is the worst place I've ever been. I just was like, there's no way. I'm coming from this great situation. I'm not going to have friends here. Our family's not gonna, make a life here. It just didn't seem possible. And I think that over time, I now understand things take time, but I'm so grateful for all of you to be in my life, to be in our life, and I literally could have never pictured that this party would have been a thing, but I feel so grateful to celebrate our engagement with all of you. And the one person I want to give a special shout out to is Caroline, because when you move going into your junior year of high school, most people already have their friends, and Caroline is the first person who said hi, and was the only person to really say whatever, I can have a million friends, who cares? So thank you, and I think when you decided to become my friend, I was like, okay, it's gonna be okay.
You were the best one.
I always say Caroline makes me cry. I don't know why. She always does.
Just to try to be as brief as Noah, although I'm not so good at that always. In summer 2015, which I thought was what Noah was going to say, we met at camp, and camp is a beautiful place because it's an island in space and in time, like Shabbat in a lot of ways, but every day of the week, you are separated from traffic and family and friends and real life and news and everything. And so it didn't occur to me in that moment when we were just filled with exuberance and joy and life and love that there was something beyond that. And then a month later, Noah was in Atlanta and I was a junior at Yale, and they came and picked me up from my fraternity house, and I got in the car with Hillel and went to High Holiday Services at B'nai Jacob. And everybody thought either that I was Hillel's boyfriend or that Hillel was Noah, because they didn't understand who this man was that was with Hillel, and Noah was nowhere to be found. And needless to say, we've all come a long way. I may not have said 2 words that entire week, and now I like to think that I fare a little better to the extent that I can get a word in edgewise around here. But at this moment, I have the stage to myself, and no one else can say anything. So I just want to take this opportunity to really thank the 3 of you. It is not easy, especially when you're a family that is so tight and full of love and that has gone through so much and that loves each other so much, to open up and allow someone else in. Both by circumstance and through force of will, we have been able to find that middle ground and find a lot of love. Sorry. Clearly, I've also picked this up from my father-in-law. That's not always like this. Really. I love my family so much, and yet they are not the kind of people who do something like this. And it's really special to also have a world that does something like this, and to have such a large family and community and full of love that is public and constantly expressed and loud and chaotic and sometimes a little scary, but it's so wonderful, and I really am grateful for it. And I want to thank everyone here for the contributions you've made to that, but especially to Hillel and to David and to Rona. Like, it means a lot, and I'm excited for the rest of the journey together. And now I'll stop.
Mom,
Yeah.
do you want to say something?
Should I go over here?
Yeah, me too. That was too much.
Son, if you're crying now,
like those
and you're in your
steps.
50s, there's no hope for you.
I'm gonna tell them to get banisters on every.
You can't tell kids what to do, that's what I say.
They keep wanting us to come. It's very hard to go up and down any steps in their house, so. Okay, anyway, I have to leave the meeting because I don't do so well. Anyway, Noah and Jonathan, I'm so very, very happy to be here to celebrate your engagement. Noah, where is she? Noah, okay, you moved. Noah, I remember when you used to come to St. Louis, first by yourself, and then she was 7 years old, and when she was 8, she brought Miss Haleo, and we used to have such a good time. All the fun we would have at Made by Me, and by shopping, and the Fox Theater, and the Muni Opera, and then I spent a couple of days in New York with Miss Noah. We walked 6 miles, she told me. I think we went across Central Park twice, but anyway, and that was before COVID, and all our Thanksgiving together. And then it was so nice to meet Jonathan, and I welcome you so much to our family. It was like he's been in our family forever. I can't remember when he wasn't here in a moment. But my wish for you both is good health, good times, and much happiness. And may all your dreams come
Ooh. Maybe I'll sit.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay,
I got you.
I'll stay sitting. Okay, well, when did I meet Noah? I met Noah in a great big hospital in a little teeny crib, and believe it or not, she was a beautiful baby. You know, babies aren't supposed to be beautiful like that, but she really was. And I didn't know what was coming next, but when I think of her growing up, she was always passionate about something. And what she was passionate about when she was very small is running, climbing. She climbed the statue of Alice in Wonderland in Central Park over and over again, out climbing all the big boys. Noah was there. She was going to succeed. Then Noah decided she liked to dance. And okay, other kids like to dance, but Noah was going to be a ballet dancer. And one bright day, she called very excited. She was on her toes, and this was going to be the beginning of a wonderful career. And I was just getting used to this when it seems like momentarily she had decided that in fact what she really wanted was to be a doctor. And she did an internship, and she was going to be an OBGYN, and took off in that direction. And then there were the years of studying all those horrible courses, organic chemistry, which she didn't really love, but she was persistent. And what I admired her at every stage of her life
was the energy she put into whatever it was and the persistence which she has maintained to this very day. So I have great optimism for Noah. I didn't know Jonathan, of course, until much later. But I immediately saw him as part of this crazy family. Because even, as he already said, when Noah wasn't around, he came on high holy days, on various Jewish holidays. When Noah, for one reason or another, was not there, I don't even remember what the occasions were, but there was Jonathan, who simply melded into the family. And so I knew, maybe before Noah even knew, that this was the one, and someday we would be here with all this craziness and all this love, celebrating their very wonderful engagement and looking forward to their future happiness as man and wife. So,
we wanted to bring together this community with one more piece. This is a nigun that we wrote for Noah. It's Noah's nigun, and no, yeah. Here it goes like this.
You're killing me.
You can do it. Okay, it goes like this.
In a L'chaim Tovim, in this, like as if Svi were here and Abel. Would you do it?
All right, well, I canary.
Do you need to be filled up?
Huh? Do we need to be filled up? I mean,
Properly.
Properly.
I'll get you a glass of water when I get mine. 'Cause I know yours, I just toss it back there. I need to get one. All right. L'chaim tovim u'shalom. L'chaim tovim u'shalom. L'chaim, l'chaim, l'chaim tovim u'shalom.
There's more pizza and more fun. I'm so glad
I
you're
think
here.
there's actually, they're gonna make espresso